Oh, why, hello, nobody. Let me see if I can stick this thing up here. It's always something. Alrighty. I'm driving the Tri-State Raceway in the Jeep. And I'm going to meet Ricky. We're going on 6 summer. This is Bad Tree Productions, correct? Or is it Bad Tree Marina? Which channel am I on right now? I think it's BTP. Welcome to the chat, remember? Guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. Okay. Well, today is Saturday, June 7th, 2024. Me and Ricky are meeting at Tri-State Raceway, our local track. And I'm gonna hop in the Ford Probe with them, and we're doing a jaunt over to Byron, Illinois, where there's a nuclear power plant and a drag strip. And we'll be in Byron for tonight, tomorrow, and I believe Monday. I think Sunday is test and tune. Monday is when the event starts. So we learned a lot from last year. I have one bag that I'm bringing with me, only 2 GoPros, 4 batteries, no drone, no computer, just the bare minimum. And we're probably not going to be camping at every track like we did last year. Apparently Ricky has an aunt and an uncle that live in Byron, Illinois, so we'll be able to crash there for 3 of the days. Jay Matheson. Shit, I forgot my blow-up mattress. Whatever. I can snag another one at home. Stopping at Jay Matheson's on day... It goes Byron, then Great Lakes. So we'll be at Jay's place at Monday night, I believe. Yeah, Monday night we'll be at Jay's place. We'll probably sleep in his garage next to the Barracuda and the Duster and the Dart. And then we go to Tri-State Raceway here in Iowa. It's after the Great Lakes racetrack. So we go from Great Lakes, Wisconsin over to Iowa, where I'm going to be keeping my Jeep at the track. So me and Ricky are going to stay at my house Tuesday night. And then go and race at Tri-State, and then go to Cordova. And Cordova is going to be the only place that we're going to camp at, basically. Which is fine. I liked camping at Cordova last year. They got a bar at the track. They got a nice shower facility. The one downside about Cordova, if you're riding these electric scooters around, stay off the grass because they got sandburrs everywhere, and I blew my tire out last year because I went into the grass. So be mindful of that. So then we go to Cordova, and then we go back to Byron, and Byron's the last track. It all circles back to itself. So, and when Byron's done, then we drive back to Earlville, Iowa. Ricky drops me off at the Jeep, and then I get to drive home and then edit the 5 days of drag racing. Maybe break it up into 2 videos, I'm not sure. but I'm going to try to film as many Mopars as possible. Right? Oh, who do we got in here? I see we got 3 heathens. And it's supposed to be good weather, but I just drove out of rain earlier. I should be meeting up with Ricky in about 30 minutes. Man, I'm tired. Floated a lot on the river this week, pulling logs. Took a lot out of a guy. But that's the plan. It's going to be 6 total days, but 5 days of racing. My daughters are pretty sad that they won't be able to see me for a couple days. Not going to lie, kind of miss them already. Need a break anyway. I can't wait to get to Tri-State. Make Ricky drive. Now I'm going to try to take a nap if he's not swerving all over the road. But, what the heck? I drove the Dart yesterday, and I parked it and pulled the dipstick. And there seems to be some kind of weird metallic material on the dipstick when I checked it. So Death Pumpkin needs, we need to pull the motor out of it and blow the motor down. That's what I do. Funny hat, thanks, man. I like it. They look goofy as all get out. But man, are they nice. They are nice, keeping the guy in the shade. But when the wind catches it, it's a kite and it's gone. That's why they give you a little drawstring here. I was out on the river yesterday and I could have swore there was a tornado blowing up the damn channel. I was getting blown all over the river. My hat flew off. I had to go drive around and find it. Oh yeah, for sure, Mike. It's only 58 degrees right now, though. Unseasonably cool. Driving a manual, I should probably shift into 5th gear. He stopped yawning. I've been trying this stuff, but it ain't working. I think I became acclimated to the Red Bull. Now my body just needs it to run correctly. Had a good rain in Dyersville this morning. Yeah, I went down to my father's house earlier and grabbed a riding lawnmower, and as I was driving it back up to my house, it just started pouring. So I got soaked. Took 2 showers this morning, basically. Drove the lawnmower up to the house, didn't mow because it was all wet. Did some stuff around the house, because I've known that I'm going on this trip for a year now, and I didn't pack until this morning. I mean, isn't that what we do as guys? And then I start the live up, and I realize that I forgot my air mattress, but they're cheap enough. I can score one at Walmart. Or a cot. A cot would be cool. And the semi-driver's all over the road. Big tanker. Yeah, the week does look good for weather. Little Jake, how you doing, buddy? How's the S10 coming along? You got the LS swap ready? Ooh, sheriff's going out on the river. Fish Cops. Oh, yeah, so sick summer. If you've never done a drag and drive event, I recommend you go and spectate at least. It's a lot of fun. Some of your favorite YouTube channels are usually doing these events, like Alex Taylor from Motor Trend, and I think old Cleater McFarlane, he's doing it. Bad Tree Productions is doing it. But if you don't want to race and you still want to be part of the event, they have something called the Sick Ward that you can sign up for, and you get to cruise the whole destination like the racers do. You get to do the checkpoints, take your picture with, whatever they find interesting. You got to take a picture of your car in front of on the route. So you get to do all that stuff. Plus, then you get roped off designated parking at every track, and then you get catered to also with food and drinks. So the Sick Ward actually gets treated better than the racers. Good, it's coming. We are going to paint it soon, actually. You're the first one to know out of the fam, so keep it a secret. Oh, well, you just let the bag out. The cat out of the bag. I'm excited to see Sam out again. Yeah, Sam was really fun to meet. Humble, sweetheart of a guy. Made time for anybody that wanted to talk to him. Just a great all-around person. He's living his best life, Why wouldn't you be happy as hell all the time? Right now we're going to get Dad some new bumpers for his birthday. Bumpers? Like fiberglass bumpers for the truck? Or your dad's got what, 2 trucks now? He's turning into a truck guy? Jeez. There's a guy fishing over there on the pond. We're in Guttenberg, Iowa, folks. Gutenberg. This guy is having a real rough time. What's up, Raker? Raker 19 coming through. You got a copy? It's a guy thing. Don't really plan a thing. Let the balls lay where they land. Exactly. And we don't need much, do we, folks? Just a bag. We're ready to go. Oh, look at, there's some cobra chickens. And the babies. Baby cobra chickens. Oh. Just out goosing. Check out the Diplomat wagon. It's toast. Checked out the Diplomat wagon. It's toast. Rust has claimed it. Yeah, that wagon was cool, man. It looks good in the pictures, like most things do, but when I was reading the description, it said it needed rear driver's side floor pan. I'm like, that's not all it needs, right? I mean, there's got to be more than just that. So I'm guessing the inner the inner frame rails probably had rust in it, if I were to guess. M-body, they got them weird torsion bars at a different angle than like how they used to be, forward, back, and M-body and whatever. Different. And what, the M-bodies and F-bodies, they rusted on the dealership lot. I'm pretty sure of it back then. Ugh. But that's too bad. You sent me that wagon before I traded my boat, or the motorcycle for the boat. I asked him if you'd trade for a motorcycle, and I got a reply, no. Okay. Supposedly it had been floating around for a while as a parts car. Did some asking on the body group. Someone recognized it. I noticed the parking lamps indicators looked like Not the civilian style, but the cop car style. The cop cars had that little squares all around the turn signal indicators below the headlights. And the civilian models didn't have that. So it was kind of interesting that it had the cop car front end. I could be totally fucking wrong. I could not know what the hell I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing. But yeah, too bad it was a rusted out piece of shit. I was hoping you were gonna get that. Because that would have been sweet. Throw a stroker in it, keep the air conditioning, beat the pants off some Mustangs with your family. Did that have the back seat that looks out the back window in it? Or what was it like? More boats for sale. Boats and boats. You haul it. Anyway, we're about halfway to Tri-State. Probably gonna lose internet here in about 5 minutes. It looked like it was supposed to have it, but it was missing. Okay. When I was a kid, J-Bo and my mom bought a Ford Taurus, like a 1989, 1990 Ford Taurus station wagon. I believe she was an ES model, but it was maroon with maroon interior, and it had the back rear-facing back seat, and that's where I always sat, looking back at traffic, and it was really fun. Like, I mean, it was a Ford Taurus. It was a lame-ass car, but it was fun riding in the back. Jay got its use. Jay got a couple years of use out of it. Previous to that, he had a Dodge Colt was his good gas getter. Those were kind of ugly. A lot of stuff from the 80s and 90s was ugly. They got honey for sale. Cobra chicken. I thought that was only a Canadian thing. Watch them fly over our head. Come on, you gutless Jeep. Yeah, Cobra chickens, they get pretty pissed off at a guy if you get close to their little ones. They start hissing and snaking their head at you. But all you gotta do is just put your arms up, make yourself bigger than what you are. You're already bigger than the goose, but put your arms up and yell at them, and they fucking run away or waddle away. They're a lot of talk. They can't back it up, let's put it that way. Same thing with the black bear. Punch it in the face. Grizzly, lay down, play dead. Polar bear, you're screwed. Your lunch. Geese, not a problem. But I think this might be the end of our journey, folks. Because once we get at the bottom of this hill, I'm pretty positive the live stream's just going to abruptly end because of the lack of internet particles up here in northeast Iowa. So, if anybody's watching the Six Summer live stream during the week, keep an eye out for me and Ricky in the Ford Fiesta